Do you get tired of being the good person in the relationship, constantly, you know, loving somebody, giving them your all, being loyal, and just playing your cards right in the relationship? And you'll either always come out betrayed, you get cheated on, disrespected, and so on. And do you sometimes just feel like, you're trying to remain the good person, good character, this and that, and you constantly see this group of people over here living their best life, and you kind of say, F this, I'm tired of being a good person. It seems like the people that don't care are living their best life and get what they want. I'm going to go join them. I'm here to remind you not to be that person, because respect always wins, okay? Respect is definitely way better than temporary attention. Many times when you need attention is because you need some healing. So I'm here to remind you that it's the most important thing is to learn how to accept a healthy love and not just any love, okay? Because you can constantly hop on relationship to the next relationship to the next relationship, but if you're not healing, you're not taking that time, ladies, to go to the gym, but Drake take her album and only eat salads and run in that treadmill, girl. Let me tell you, if you're not healing yourself and forgiving yourself and that person who hurt you, you're gonna carry that same hurt to your next relationship. And you don't wanna do that, because you might lose a blessing because of that. So, yes, you're hurt, and many times for us women, we come out feeling like we're so ugly, our body isn't always the best looking because we're constantly getting cheated on by these girls, and that allows you to begin to question, why am I not good enough? And you are, baby girl. Let me remind you that whatever they do has nothing to do with you, and you never want to match their actions. So all that get back, like, oh, well, he cheated, I'm gonna go cheat too. Don't do that. Don't do that, because now you're over here, blaming him, and how you're talking to other people about how much he hurt you. But how much better does that make you when you want to go do exactly the same thing that person did to you, whether it's man or female, whatever it is, man, woman, boy, girl, whatever. Don't go repeating them. Don't go no get backs, none of that, okay? If they hurt you, take it like a champ, just take it to the chest and heal. And whether you have to, isolate yourself and really rebuild yourself from the ground up, and even if it takes you a week, 10 months, 2 years, let it take its full course and let yourself heal. It builds strength and character, okay? The last thing you want is to allow people to paint a version that is not you. Don't allow yourself to open up certain doors that don't define you, because at this period of your life, you're kind of not knowing what you want, and your emotions all over the place, and you just want to cover up pain. That's only gonna backtrack you, that's only gonna hinder you, and that's not gonna allow you to shine. And I don't know if you guys ever noticed that when you're healing yourself, you glow the most. Like, you literally shine the most. You glow differently. Like, there's no better glow than the glow of healing, okay? You can be in the club and think you're a bomb, and physically you're a bomb, but emotionally, mentally, you're just trash because of what you've been through, because you haven't taken the time to heal yourself and water yourself and pour in your own cup. And now you're over here not knowing what to give, and now you may be good outside, but when your blessing comes, when your husband comes and tries to talk to you and they see the hurt, you don't want to scare them off, okay? Now, a man's responsibility is never to heal you. Yes, they can help with the process. Yes, they can help make you a better person, a better woman, a better wife, a better mother, a better friend, whatever, so on. But you never want to give them the responsibility of having to fix you. When another person broke you, that's not their job. You don't want to mess up that relationship with your potential king, husband, whatever. You don't want to do that. People get tired of dealing with toxic people. And even if you were never toxic before you got in that toxic relationship, well, guess what? He or she was toxic, and best believe that bled through you. All that anger, all that frustration, it bled inside of you, and now you have that in you. So it's important to heal again. You constantly have different people. When you have homies, homegirls sliding in your DMs, and you entertain them, remind yourself that's code. Respect before temporary attention. That's code, okay? Don't do that. Remain your true self. Follow the principles. Trust, loyalty, respect, okay? Nobody is gonna love you the way you love yourself, first of all. Second of all, I understand that sometimes you mess up and the next homie can be your husband, but for all 10 of them, no, we're not doing that. Or homegirls, whatever. We not doing that. If you, many times, we let the spirit of pettiness get the best of us. We start to feel like, well, I'm gonna go hurt him or her and talk to this person. That'll only give them the ability to be like, damn, I knew he or she was like that. You don't want to do that. You want to be the type of person that regardless who hits you up, you hold your ground and they like, nah, bro, nah, girl. Because people talk, okay? You want to be like, nah, girl, like he wasn't having it. You don't want to do that. At the end of the day, you're looking for a husband and wife. So just the same requirements that you need people to reach when it comes to trying to date with you and settle down, think about the people that need those requirements coming from you. I know that it hurts a lot to be betrayed, and sometimes, a little bit of attention coming from somewhere feels good, but just remind yourself that it's important to not just respect yourself and your inner child. It's because whether you got cheated on freshman year of high school and you're still holding that pain, there's still a little girl inside of you that cries, whether you're 30 now and you haven't healed. And now you don't want to give any good man a chance because you're still letting that hurt from when you were a freshman of high school bleed through you. And now you're prolonging any relationship sent from God, any God-given man, because you're not healed. The challenge isn't accepting love. We can fall in and out of love and situationships, whatever. The main challenge is learning how to accept a healthy love. Standards and boundaries are important because of this, okay? We're no longer hurting ourselves anymore. We're no longer holding on trauma. None of that. Healing, love, respect, we're bringing all of that back. So the next time you think that the next person is living their best life, remind yourself that whatever people show in the outside isn't always what they're living in the inside. So before you think the next person has it better than you, remind yourself that you can get yourself better than anybody else by solely focusing on healing yourself, your emotional self, mentally, spiritually, physically. All of that will win. Okay, like I said, you glow different when you're truly healing and you're ready to settle down, or you're like, ready to start dating again. You will glow in the right direction to the right man or woman that you're waiting for. So learn how to forgive without people apologizing is one, not for them, but for yourself, okay? And remember that whatever people do does not affect your character. That's not you. So don't start acting like them and don't turn into the person that hurts you. Always choose to lead people right. Always choose to love and respect yourself and be loyal, and never change who you are because you got hurt. When your next relationship comes, don't stop doing what you always did, because it's not their fault that they shouldn't receive the best version of you because now you want to be cautious and stuff like that. It doesn't work like that. Just be smart. See the red flags when they're first visible. Red flags are always there. There's no better feeling than overcoming the hurt from a breakup, a betrayal, whatever. Years come down and you can't thank yourself enough for having your integrity, your respect, and being loyal past a betrayal. And that's the next topic. So there's no better feeling than doing that. That just gives you more points, and it's important because there's no better feeling than knowing I can be like that, but because of what I represent, because of who I am inside, I'm not going to allow this temporary pain, hatred, whatever, define who I'm going to be in the next month. Like I said, don't allow yourself to open up doors who don't define you. When you're hurt, people feed off that energy, so you can either attract the right type of person or the wrong type of person. You want to make sure that you're always on your A game, and it's perfectly fine if you need time to yourself. Like I said, take a year off and solely focus on yourself and bettering every aspect of your life. And And the real securing the bag is never get backs and none of that betrayal stuff. We're not doing none of that. You letting people be who they are, and you always be who you are. You're be the purest you can. I read this quote when I was getting over my first heartbreak, like literally my first heartbreak. I read this quote that allowed me to overcome the rest of them. That says, in order to be remembered, you must be different. And that literally, I still use that until today. I think about that, whether it's relationship, friendship, whatever. I remember about that because it's important. What type of legacy would you like to leave behind? So just remember that you have options. So would you rather be the girl that they think about 20 years from now, 5 years from now, and say, damn, I lost a good thing, she was a good girl, like she never did me wrong or whatever, even after the fact? Or would you rather be remembered as, oh, she didn't really leave a big imprint in my life because she was no different from any other girl hurting guys or whatever the case may be, So I always live by